All right, this is a dedicated video to solving one part of the chaos in your life. You hear the dryer? That dryer was making the most horrible sounds. I took my clothes out. I put them in. I couldn't find anything. I thought maybe that's my pocket knife knocking around in there. No fucking pocket knife. No pocket knife. But then just now, I said, "Ow!" I gotta turn because I have to, you have to fully dry your clothes, or you have to dry. Keep that in mind. You can use that if you want to. This lighter. Now this lighter power couples to this lighter here. This lighter here stays here because it's Whopper's lighter. He uses it. He doesn't smoke cigarettes. But see, now this is my blue one, and it met the same conditions of not smoking cigarettes, and it became loosened from my reality. You see that? You see that? Let me do that again. Became loose. But it was one of those. Things that you hold. Your man. Because of fire. Because big.
If you were out in the jungle, or you met any of the innumerous nakeds and jungle people, and you had one of these motherfuckers, you would most likely become their king. Just like that. If they don't eat your head, like this Russian Jew lady here. As far as I'm concerned, this is an old lady Russian Jew, but the indicating here says that she's an elderly Jewish widow in Israel. Don't go away. If you don't use the actual camera, it'll just go away. Don't be coming right for you. I wouldn't be able to cover her face so squarely here with Josh Home from the Queens of the Stone Age. Hey, my dad, see the distress on his face. Give us a thumbs up, Papa. Fuck yeah, that's all I want. So, the chaos removed from here. A little bit of chaos, not all of it, not all the chaos. But at that point, I remembered, because I've been studying some of the new physics and stuff, or trying to understand how the Thomas Bearden physics works. You can get gravitobiology. Maybe gravitobiology is one of the books, and you just look up Tom Bearden. You see, the guy whose hertz, like we have the Schumann resonance, it's 7.83 hertz. That guy, it's named after Hertz, was the guy that butchered Heaviside's equations, and they had for the ether the equation value y, which I think is interesting. Why? I just do. I just really do. I really do. I got a good feeling about it. And then I'll let you listen to this just for a second, because this is an inspirational video. Like, I don't know what you put in your head today, but you walked into my house and I listened to the first two and a half ZZ Top albums. I listened to one side of Fire Hoses, Raging Full On, and I listened to some of your songs. From your new record. Okay, yeah. Now, there seems to be...
Am I mistaken in that there is some, perhaps some ZZ...
To be perfectly also candid, I don't know what new record they got, but they've got some badass songs. His band, Queens of the Stone Age, they have some badass songs. At least for someone in my age group.
ZZ Top, I know there's some ZZ Top in your drive shaft, in your engine. Yeah. Fire Hose?
You know, my first gig out of town was opening for Fire Hose.
Really?
Green Door in Montclair.
Get out.
Yeah, and I'll never forget watching Mike Watt. He broke a string, and changed it so fast. I thought I could aspire to like change strings on.
That's the metaphysical dimensional alligator roll. The same one that Red Feather, you get to put the mullet on your ethical mullet, rotate in your world, you get a positive upspin charge from the fucking vacuum. I'm gonna pass it along right over you. Andreas, that's you one too. I'm gonna just pass it to the left for the Andreas that isn't here. Right there. We're gonna pull from the vacuum just like that. If you don't get a positive charge from your own emotional bullshit as you walk through your day, then they're coming right for you, and it's your fault. You sent them.
On stage in less than 10 seconds.
That's what moved you the most about your fire hose experience.
Well, you know, I was always an SST guy.
Yeah.
Black Flag. And
Right.
they were one of the only bands that ever played the desert.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know? And so that attitude of not just DIY, but no, you can actually do it yourself, and you should. And that's why we're here. Really permeated my hometown, you know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know a lot about that Palm Desert scene, but I know that I have a fascination and a need to go to the desert. I feel that.
It's a great
So you
place
got-
to sort of,
He got my positive
your cell phone
charge.
doesn't work, and
You're stranded.
and when you look at someone